Motivation is an illusion. When you hear that, you might think, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Well, I'm gonna explain to you guys what I mean by this. So, of course, if you have something that you want to achieve, you need a purpose. You need to know why you want to do it, yeah? So you need a purpose or a reason. But at least in the daily use of the word motivation, you don't need motivation. And you know, if you Google and you get the definition, you know, I could be fine going on board with the definition for motivation. But the way most of us see motivation and the way most of us have the approach is, well, I don't feel like doing that. Well, I'm pretty tired. Maybe not today. And what I mean by motivation is an illusion is the fact that you need to feel motivated on like a daily basis, which I'm talking about here, is absolutely an illusion. And most of you already know this. You just want me to explain it so you can hear it again, and maybe then you can get a slight burst of motivation. But ultimately, most of you won't continue after this video and work towards achieving your goals. And I know a lot of the reasons why you won't, and I'm gonna help you based on experience. Let's just get on board with the whole thing that motivation is an illusion, so we're on the same page. Let me explain this. A really simple example of this would be if you truly needed the motivation that I'm talking about to actually do something, you wouldn't be doing shit. Like, if you always had to be in the right mood to do the dishes, for example, your entire apartment would be flooded with, you know, stuff that needs to be dished. Or if you truly needed motivation, I mean, you're not always gonna be in the mood like, yay, let's go to work, let's go to school, but you do it anyways. And what is that? That's discipline. Yeah? You do it anyways. Because you have a purpose and you have a reason for doing it, and ultimately you know it's gonna be worth it. You do it anyways. You don't depend on the motivation. You do it because you have the willpower and the discipline. You know, you tell yourself, you know what, I don't feel the best today, I'm not really in the mood, I'm tired, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Because that's what I have to do if I want to do what's right for me. If I have to do the right thing. So, we can all agree that the motivation I'm talking about is absolutely not necessary. What however is necessary is discipline. So what is discipline? Well, discipline for me is I do something even though I may not always feel like it, because I know it's good for me in the end. I know it's what I have to do to achieve my goals. You know what? Do you seriously think every time I went to the gym and went from my body looking like this to this, do you think every single workout session I was motivated and I felt like, yay, let's go to the gym, bro, I'm so excited, I can't wait to go to the gym and see everybody there and yeah, just do the exercise? No, of course not. Of course not. That wouldn't be human. That wouldn't be human at all. There was many times where I just planned on skipping the gym. I felt like shit. Sometimes I had a fucking migraine. Sometimes I had a bad headache. Maybe I was just super tired. Maybe I had an intense day. Maybe I just didn't feel like it. Maybe I was just lazy. But I did it anyways. And if I wouldn't look like I do today. If I didn't have this discipline, I wouldn't be talking to you guys right now. Literally. And you know, this discipline of doing the actions which you know are right and is gonna, you know, push you further and evolve, they can spread. So, as an example from me, I used to have a pretty bad discipline. I didn't really have a good work ethic. You know, I was naturally pretty intellectually gifted, maybe, or maybe not. You know, I never had any problems with that. I had an easy time speaking. I didn't need to practice. So, a lot of the times, I got away with doing absolutely nothing. So, that's what I did. Because I didn't have a lot of discipline. I didn't have a lot of you know, I didn't have the work ethic, you know. But, when I started lifting, and when my physique looked like absolute shit, when my you know, mood was like absolute shit, when life felt like absolute shit, I started taking action. And I said to myself, you know what? This is absolutely not going to be easy. Of course it isn't. If it was so easy, literally everyone would do it. If it was so easy, everyone you would see on the street would be ripped, have a great body, you know, be smart, be everyone would be perfect, or obviously not perfect, that isn't realistic, but everyone would be great. Everyone would have a sick body, everyone would be super smart. But you know what, it isn't easy, and most people aren't willing to do the work. So when I started my journey and I hit the gym, it was fucking tough. I didn't want to do it, and you're gonna experience that too, especially if you're starting your journey or something new. For example, I've already gone through the weight loss journey, but you know what I started recently? My journey to getting a driver's license. You think it's always easy? You think it's always fun? When I'm trying to start the engine and this fucking jumps like I'm going to space, do you think that's fun? Of course not, it's hard. But how am I gonna get my driver's license if I give up? It's impossible. You gotta stick with the process. And that's true for everything, every goal you have. You gotta stick to the process. And what's that? That's discipline, yeah? You're not gonna, be dependent on your motivation. You're not gonna be dependent on your current emotions. You're gonna do it anyways. Discipline, all that matters. And after I did my weight loss journey, I got super iron, like steel discipline. It was amazing. And you know what? It spread. When I went to school, suddenly I had discipline. I knew how to get things done because I could relate it to the gym. It wasn't always easy, wasn't always fun, but I did it anyways, and I knew I had to do it, and I knew it was good for me because I had a purpose. I didn't need motivation. So, what happened? Well, the discipline I talked about is spread to other parts of my life. For example, school. I did great in school. Recently, I graduated with the highest possible grade. Earlier in school, I had the capacity to be a great student, but I didn't unlock it. I didn't have the key yet. I needed the key. And in my case, going to the gym gave me the key. And that's also another thing for another video. But a lot of people have a really shallow view of the gym. They just see it like I'm posing fucking half naked and I lift some weights. That is such an insignificant and small part of the gym for me. It's a staple. It's what has made me the person I am today. It builds discipline. It's fun. It gives me confidence. So, what is my advice to you? My advice to you is that you find something you really think about, a goal or something that you want to achieve, and you divide this goal into other smaller goals. For example, if you wanted to start lifting, let's just say, to get a really good example through here, you weigh 100 kilos and your goal is to get to 80 kilos. Is your goal gonna be to achieve 80 kilograms? Yeah, of course. But let's make it a bit more humane. Let's make it a bit more easy. Let's make it a bit more, even though I hate the word, motivating. Set goals. Okay, let's go for 95 kilos. Alright, let's go for 90 kilos. Alright, let's go for 85 kilos. Damn, I'm 80. I'm here. I got 80 kilos. And if you want to be even smarter and have more fun through the journey, set side goals that are related to your goals. Maybe if we're gonna continue with the weight loss part, maybe track your confidence. Are you getting more confident? Are you getting more happy as you're losing weight? Track it. Use that as motivation. And that is the only motivation that I'm gonna back and not disregard and say that you don't need. It's the motivation that comes from hard work. Alright? It's a very different thing. On the other hand, you have I'm gonna base my actions based on my emotions and how I feel currently. And the other hand, you have, oh shit, I've been putting in for the work even though I didn't feel like it, and through discipline I see results. That is the real motivation, yeah? That is the motivation that is okay. Going through old pictures or seeing that, damn, I weigh 92 kilos today and I started at 100 kilos. That is progress. That is the real motivation. That is the well-earned motivation. You need to earn it, okay? You need to earn it. Because the motivation we're talking about on how we're feeling, that's not earned. That's based on other circumstances most of the time. How you feel. That can be completely up to chance. You haven't earned how you feel necessarily. I mean, in some cases, of course, but you get what I'm trying to say here. So, what is my advice to you? My advice to you is that you recognize a goal. You need a purpose. You need to have drive, okay? And you need to accept for yourself that going for this goal isn't always going to be easy, it's not always going to be fun, and it's going to be really challenging. But you know what? You're gonna do it anyways. And what do you know? It's gonna get easier the further you go. And what's gonna happen? You're gonna get results, which is the real hard-earned motivation that you can actually use. So you're gonna do it anyways, even if you don't feel like it, which is discipline. And you need to recognize that an hour of exercise is objectively more worth than an hour of Netflix. You need to realize what is best for you and your personal development. You need to be honest. You need to be really honest. And you need to hold yourself accountable. That is my advice to you. If you have any questions, if you have something you want to discuss, do you not agree? That's totally okay. Let's discuss it in the comments. You can DM me on Instagram. If you need help, I offer customized programs, workout programs, and coaching on a more basic level. Let me explain what I mean here. I have a lot of knowledge, but I wouldn't be confident in coaching someone, you know, physique and strength wise that is on my level or above, because, you know, I kind of need to have an upper hand to feel confident in my skills to help you. So if you've used my advice and you still need help and you're willing to pay a little bit of money, I'll do a customized workout program for you, and I'll help you out with coaching, nutrition, all the things you need. Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one.